Sorry, good intro, guys, right? So anyway, I got a couple things. Today was spent pretty much tapping holes. Takes a lot more time than I thought. This is probably the most time-consuming thing, is tapping the holes for the clips. It's ridiculous. Probably poorly planned, but you know, live and learn. Everything I'm doing is a learning process here, and trying to get a process going, you know. I got one here. Just did see how long the grind would take, kind of like assessing the time it takes for each thing. So this is the grind before, you know, any acid wash or anything. It's nice and sharp. Wedges on here. This one's going to be at the show. Kind of had an extra one on the side so I could sell it at the show if anybody's interested when we're there. As you can see, it started pretty damn thick, you know. And people think these things are nice and thin. I mean, they may be like little tiny chodes, but they cut. I mean, that is a very nice, very lean grind on there. Goes all the way up. So this one still needs, yeah, of course, a lot of work. But just want to show you the bare grind, since none of them will have like a bare polished grind on it. Maybe one or two. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, you really gotta. I mean, this right here, if you sandblast it and acid wash it, stone wash or whatever, looks flawless. But I mean, when you're leaving it bare like this, you want to make sure everything's perfect, and it's a lot of work. I mean, it's like twice the work of just blasting. And a lot of guys, they'll do coatings or finishes to cover up some stuff just so they don't have to do a whole bunch of work. That's part of the reason I do it, but most of the reasons, because it looks cool. It's not a fan of really satin in your face stuff, you know. So, as you can see right here, we get the Tachyon Microtech, which I'm doing for Blade HQ. I did one today just to see how it would turn out. It's really cool battle song, very nice battle song. The blade is just, again, like I'm going to say it again, it is beautiful. These are just ridiculous. I love these slits here. This blade is so sexy. That is going into my finger every time I touch it. Probably shouldn't do that. That is a badass weapon right there. And that's pretty thick too at the tip. Nice and reinforced. You guys see, even flawless Microtech has uneven grinds. I mean, yeah, grinds are grinds. As long as they cut, you know, as long as they're not insanely off. But even the experts and masters aren't perfect sometimes. So that's the first one done. I like it. Imagine if I came down and went slice. That would suck. No, you can see that. Looks good, I think. I don't feel it, so let's get a nice close-up of how delicious that looks. Right now somebody's eating and watching this, and yeah, look at that HD right there. Oh, it's a little shiny inside still. Look, it moves around. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in a weird mood tonight, so. Alright, so you got your Beast Blade. I went with blue anodized with the natural / rock pattern with bronze peaks polished. It is beautiful. Yeah, I like the way this one came out. This one scale looks a little different though. I might have to redo this one. Looks like it went a little past the anodizing. Everything else looks pretty even, pretty uniform. Except that one there. I don't know. Whatever. I'll fix it. But it is a preview of what these are going to look like. Might be simpler on one or two of them, but this one just turned out really cool. I really wish I could like flip it open and stuff, but I'm not like, you know, good at that, so. Badass. That is badass. Alright, next up. Now this one is for, you guys saw this, I had it for sale. I kind of put it on Instagram and a few times in videos. Strider SNG that I got, and I was selling it for $5 with a pimp job. Basically whatever you want on it. And you know, pretty much anything you want, you're basically getting a discounted pimp job now, you know, unless you're just asking for one scale. But you know, he told me to go nuts with it. You know, I wanted to make it look really nice, but still pretty awesome. Try something different. I mean, it's not super crazy, but it's definitely gorgeous. I like it a lot. We'll start with the frame lock side. Tried something different. You know, you guys saw the Warncliffe blade stonewash. I'm gonna have to regrind this guy. That's going to be a last step. You can see those lines up here that just look terrible. But on this one, you know, with the WR Blade Works bolster had this done to it, and Walter Randolph told me how he did it, and I really like the way it looks. So I wanted to try it on this one, just on the tie side. So you see, it's like kind of like a, it's like a scrape pattern. It kind of looks like wood, like old driftwood or something like that. But basically, it's get a low grit belt, like a 36 brand new, smack it up against it for a minute, or not a minute, for maybe a couple seconds, just to scrape that shit in there real hard. Then I sandblast it, polish off the flats, so inside all the cracks are basically darker. Then with the light sandpaper, just sand it off, you know, polish all the higher areas. Bronzed it, then polish it a slight bit again, just to give it a more weird look, or worn look. And to top it off, we got a unidirectional carbon fiber backspacer and concealed carry carbon fiber. Also, the screws are also scratched, kind of like left them more of a rough scratch around. Bronze. Same with this side. This looks clean. And I just love concealed carry carbon fiber. It's so nice. I should turn this up. This is Bob's favorite song. You're welcome, Bob. That's pretty much all I got today. Worked on a couple vectors. They aren't finished yet. I had to do the tapping. I was working on this morning. Had to do all the tapping when I had to do it, so I had to stop working on it. But this is, you know, kind of a, you know, the grind is done. Nice convex, really polished up so it doesn't rust. Reshaping the blade there. The pommel's not done yet. It's already insanely comfortable. Becker BK2. And Killer Elite's sitting here next to it. I gave it a redo. Got some nice new belts, so you know, just makes it a lot cleaner. A lot of people have questions about the skeletonizing. Yeah, you got plenty of material here. I mean, this is 1/4 inch thick, and if that breaks, you got some problems. So this one is getting touched up before it goes out. And also, if anybody's interested in this guy, this one's going for 5. It's my first flipper, one of a kind. I spent ages on this thing, probably more than like a freaking 4 days straight working on this thing. Alright, it's incredibly off center right now. Sorry about that, guys. Just playing around with it today, and sorry. That always happens whenever the camera's on. Everything looks like crap, and you know. But anyway, guys, I'm really excited about the knife show coming up, the East Coast Custom Show. If you're gonna be there, don't talk to me, because I don't want to have anything to do with you, and I'll probably punch you if you do talk to me. I'm joking. I'm just kidding, guys. That's Gavco. That's what he does. He wanted me to bring a red rope for him, just so you know, he could be behind it and people had to pay to talk to him. This is what he said. It's not what I said. I'm joking. Anyway, guys, sorry I'm in a corny mood tonight, but you know, it's just how I am. Good picture, it's usually centered right here. That's ridiculous. That pivot is so loose. There you go. So comfortable. Anyway, guys, I'm just showing stuff now, and this guy's available. I was kind of not wanting to sell it really, but you know, because I fixed it up. Basically, it's nice and smooth now. Flips open really nicely. Centering's good. Solid. No blade play. It's really comfortable. A lot of tweaks to it. It's pretty much good now. I mean, other than that, I probably want to put one of my newer clips on here. Probably one of these. This one's actually modified a bit. The Emerson clip ain't working for me. It works, but it's just, you know, it's an Emerson clip, so blah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great night, and yep, peace.